What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Nice checking in with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that subscribe button, because it's going to be the new official channel, throughout the season, the off season, all of that, for the content. I'm going to keep it coming for the people, just reciprocate the support, and we're just going to keep this channel right. Today, number one, we're gonna get into the Knicks. But before we get into the Knicks, I want you guys to know, if you want to donate to the channel, check the description box below. Also in the comment section below this video, and they take you down to the spot where you can donate to this channel and support the channel. Let's keep this thing wavy. Today, number one, we're gonna get into the New York Knicks. I'm gonna let y'all know personally. This is my favorite team. This is my team personally. I'm a Knicks fan, yes. I'm an unapologetic Knicks fan actually. I like other teams. Don't get me wrong, but my heart is with the Knicks. It's hard to explain with you. Like I'm gonna be a Knicks fan to the day I die. You feel me? Remember that's word. My daddy was a Knicks fan. My uncle was a Knicks fan. My neighbor was a Knicks fan. And I'm gonna be a Knicks fan. I've been a Knicks fan. Number one, let's get into it. Season preview of the New York Knicks. Let's get into it. Obviously, the summer was just catastrophic. Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. You feel me? It was a complete utter disaster. Disaster. I just can't explain to you, just as a Knicks fan. I'm not even trying to be funny. There's a lot of people that try to joke on the Knicks and all that, but this is serious business. I really want the Knicks to do something. They never necessarily got to be championship. Just be respectable. And I've been waiting for that for a while. It's just things didn't go our way. We didn't get the free agents we wanted. We all season long they was talking Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and a host of whoever else that they was talking about, and then we just never came into fruition. It was trades on the table, it just never came into fruition. It just nothing happened. Just everybody else was making moves. Nothing happened. So our free agent moves, we end up getting Julius Randle. Julius Randle. Yes, Julius Randle. Don't get me wrong. I like Julius Rondo. I'm not just saying that because he's on the Knicks. If you look at what he did in LA, in New Orleans, it was pretty impressive. It was a pretty good stat line he was putting together. And the impact. Julius Randle's pretty good. He could handle the ball. He could catch and go with it. He could pass it. And he's a defender. He's a bruiser. He's very physical, and just and everything. So not only did we get Julius Randle, we got Bobby Portis, Reggie Bullock, Wayne Ellington, Alfred Payton, Taj Gibson. It just don't get it don't get no better than this as a Knicks fan. Not only did we not get the free agents, we couldn't even get the lottery pick that we wanted to see. I could see if we got the number one overall pick and then all of this happened, then I'd be cool with it, But it's just so much. They just piling on the Knicks, They just piling on, Just not only did we not get the number one pick, we don't even get the free. It's like I'm be all jokes aside, the NBA. I don't think so, because I really think. I was going to say the NBA going to have to step in on the Knicks, and try to get this thing, because this is sleeping giant, the New York Knicks, man. When the Knicks is popping, it's on. I'm telling you, I can't explain to you, bottom line is, the veterans that they did get is a collection. It's just a collection of veterans mixed in with the young talent, But back to the Zion Williamson situation. I'm gonna give you a little quick sneak preview of me on the draft lottery evening. So I'm sitting in front of the TV, I'm just telling you, fingers crossed. I done prayed, You know, I done said all the prayers that you could think. You know, I don't want to. I'm telling you, I went in the bathroom by myself. I prayed. This all jokes. This honest to God. Word to everything I love. You know, I prayed on it. You know, I was crossing my fingers. This is how much of a Knicks fan I'm telling you. The Knicks is my heart. Like this my team. Like it's hard to explain, but like I told you, fam, I'm be a Knicks fan to the day I die. You know, but what I was gonna say was I'm fingers crossed in front of the TV. You know, 65 full surround sound, 4K. You know, to be exact. You know, so I'm sitting there, fingers crossed. You know, and then I seen Patrick Ewing. This dude Patrick Ewing was like, oh. Once they got to the third, they said the fourth, and once they went to the commercial break, I said, oh yeah, we in business, okay. So I'm sitting there. I stopped looking at the screen. You know, it was too close. I just stopped looking at the screen for a minute, and the whole time I'm like, when we get the number one pick, it's gonna be a big party up in here tonight. So I'm just fingers crossed. And then I hear Patrick Ewing. He said, oh. And then they said third pick, the New York Knicks, and then it's just a disaster piece, you know. Nonetheless, man, you know, so things didn't work out. Typical New York Knicks, you know. But I don't feel the NBA is going to need to step in because I feel like the Knicks is going to have a surprising season this year, and I'm not just being biased, you know. First things first, I like David Fizdale. You know, Fizdale's doing the best he can with the limited amount of chips that he got on the table. You know, he can only do so much, you know. You can't give him nothing and expect him to make Kool-Aid. You feel me? You got to give him something. You got to give him something to mix with this, man. You know, you got to give him something. You feel me? So number one, like I said, a collection of veterans mixed in with young talent. So our younger guys that we got coming back, we of course the prize was R.J. Barrett with that third pick. Let's not get it twisted, but before the college season started, R.J. Barrett was ranked number one recruit out of all of the college athletes, including Zion Williamson. From the beginning of the season to like halfway through, R.J. Barrett was still going to be the number one pick. He was set to go number one in the draft over Zion. It wasn't until after midway through the season and of course the tournament, that's when Zion Williamson stepped in and John Morant stepped in, you know, and R.J. Barrett just fell to us at 3. So we kind of getting a potential number one pick that fell to us, you know. He got the keys, you know. He got to perfect his talent like everybody else, you know. So number one, we got Frank Miller, we got R.J. coming in, prize dude off season. That's probably the best thing, hopefully, you know. We got Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr., we got Mitchell Robinson, Kevin Knox. You know, and like I said, Alonzo Trier. We can't leave out Alonzo Trier. And just to let you know, we got Marcus Morris too. You know, number one, bottom line is it's gonna be a dogfight for that point guard position because there's too many good point guards on this roster right now. You got Dennis Smith Jr., Frank Ntilikina, and he just came off a crazy tournament out there in France. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but Frank been killing. You know, I know Rudy Gobert was on there, Evan Fournier and all that. You know, Rudy Gobert is a beast, you know, down low. We ain't going to get too much into Rudy Gobert. We're going to save that, you know, for my Utah dudes and Fournier. Yeah, I know for Orlando. We're going to get to Orlando. We're going to definitely get to him. But as right now, we're dealing with the Knicks, you know. So, it's going to be a point guard battle. Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr., Alonzo Trier, and Alfred Payton. I really feel like it's just going to be and the type of coach that Fizdale is, Fizdale type of, he like a backyard dog type coach. You know, he can roll the ball out and say, best man win. Just straight up. That's how Fizz do it. Fizz not like these other dudes. Fizz just gonna roll the ball out and best man gonna get the job. So I honestly, for me personally, I like Dennis Smith Jr., you know, just for his scoring ability. Because you need that at that point. I would say Frank, but I'm not sure if Frank perfected his offense just yet. I like Frank maybe coming off the bench, you know, and also with his positionless basketball, maybe they could play together, you know. I like Kevin Knox. Let's not sleep on Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox, I think he's gonna be in the running for most improved player this season. You know, definitely keep your eyes on Kevin Knox. You know, he's a problem. And I'm telling you, Mitchell Robinson, like, listen, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Yo, Mitchell Robinson is the truth and a half. The truth and a half, yo. That's why Mitchell Robinson is no joke. You know, so I like what I'm seeing. You know, I'm not I'm trying to be I'm trying not to just think with my heart and think with more of a basketball intellect with the situation. Um, I honestly feel like in the East, I feel like they can go two different ways, and there's a lot of teams that's like this. The Knicks could either make a run, get to the seventh or eighth seed. Who knows? Lose in the first round, of course, but who knows? Maybe they could be, or typical Knicks. This could be a complete disaster out the gate. Just come out, just lose a whole, just stockpile losses. And then once they start stockpiling losses, I'm not sure what you do, but I don't think it's going to get to that point. I don't think they should fire David Fizdale because, like I said, you got to give the man something to work with. You got to. You can't just send him out there like that and then just fire him. This is a tough job for him anyway with the Knicks. It's the Knicks got so much issues. It's hard to. I'll be on here maybe 60 minutes if I just pinpointed every little issue that could be plaguing the franchise. I like what I like the organization. I like Steve Mills. I like Scott Perry. I like Fizdale. Why aren't players thinking about the Knicks? I think it's because of the owner. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do with him. So. It's like I don't know, but he shouldn't really be a factor. He just cut the checks. Everybody, the Knicks has got everybody make it seem like the Knicks is some subpar organization. Like the Knicks has actually been building pretty well lately. I think free agents should take a look. Definitely don't sleep on the Knicks. So look out for Julius Randle. I wouldn't be surprised if he was an All-Star this year. I think he got to be an All-Star if the Knicks got any playoff aspirations. He's got to be that guy. So just I'm not sure what y'all thinking about Damian Dotson. All my Knicks fans, get with me. Subscribe. Get up in the chat room and talk to me. Let's navigate this situation. Let's sit down. Let's power. Let's build. We got to figure this thing out together. Just the Knicks. We got to figure this shit out. We got to figure out what the hell we're going to do. You know what I mean? So seriously, please, let's talk. Let's let's help each other out with what we think this direction need to go. You feel me? So it's just a crazy situation. The Knicks is they got to get it together, man. They sticking with this youth movement. I think out of no choice, because they couldn't get anybody else, so they got to stick with these guys, and hopefully somebody could be a star. Get in the comment section. And let me know who's got the best possibility out of the young guys to be an all-star. Get in the comment section and let me know that, and let's talk, about that. That's the question I got for y'all. Again, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, the Knicks, things could be worse. They're not the Charlotte Hornets. How about I say that, okay? Things could be worse. People make it seem like the Knicks are just nothing. Knicks are actually a pretty decent team, They can figure, they're going to be a grimy, gritty squad. Like, defensive, just ugly. They got to make the game ugly. Alonzo Tree is an underrated scorer. Mitchell Robinson is an underrated shot blocker. I think he's a top 10 defensive player in the league. Top 10. Yeah, I said it. I ain't say top 5, but I think by the end of the season, we may be talking top 5. I'm saying Mitchell Robinson's a top 10 defensive player in the NBA right now. I said it. So let's see what happens. Julius Randle, Bobby Portis is a tough dude. But take a look at Bobby. I know these are not good names, but they all right. These players are all right. So let's see how this thing shake out. I wish the Knicks nothing but the best. So my grade on the Knicks is, like I said, a horrible off season. Things didn't go their way. They tried to pick the pieces up how they could. You know, so like I said, it's hard to say, but I'm gonna say it can go in two directions. Like I stated before, they either going to be one of those teams that make a push, one of them surprise teams in the league. Julius Randle, All-Star. They get the 6th or 7th, get the Knicks back in the playoffs, a situation they haven't been in over 6 years, if I'm not mistaken. You know, 6 or 7 years. You know, and that'll be good for the city. You know, or they could be in the lottery again next year, you know, fighting for LaMelo Ball and whoever the hell else is in the draft. You know, I'm not sure if this draft is even a strong draft. And knowing the Knicks, whoever the hell they targeting in the draft, they're not going to get. So these guys got to pan out. Like I'm telling you, R.J. Barrett, Kevin Nutt, they got to pan out. And another thing, they traded Kristaps Porzingis. I hate to end this on a sour note, but could you imagine? And I like Kristaps Porzingis. I'm not one of these salty Knicks fans that's like, oh Lord, I ain't messing with Porzingis. No, I like Porzingis. Porzingis to me, that was one of my favorite players. You know, when he was once you a Knick, man. You know, if you get you an authentic Knick jersey at the bottom of it, it says once a Knick, always a Knick. You know, I'm gonna be watching Porzingis. But could you imagine if Porzingis becomes a superstar? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if the Knicks just flame out and Porzingis just averaging 26, 12, 3 blocks, probably arguably defensive player of the year, all-star? Could you imagine? Because the Knicks just gave him up for nothing. You feel me? I mean, really, we got Dennis Smith Jr., you know, it's... listen, I don't want to wish no bad luck, but it's gonna be very disgusting. I'm gonna feel very disgusted if Kristaps Porzingis come back and he never missed a beat. It's just gonna be upsetting. But on that note, you know, we on to the next one. We're gonna wrap this thing up. You know, get in the comment section and, like I said, and talk with me. Give me a like button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know, if you want to donate to this channel, check the inbox, but check the description box below this video. Also, check the comment section below this video. All the links will be there for you. And I appreciate y'all. We on to the next team. Also, in the comment section, let me know the team y'all want to see next. Don't subscribe now because you never know, your team might be next.